Peace, peace, peace. You already know what time it is. This your man LaRon MC.
And your boy Just Tracks.
And this is Craft Conversations. Fly culture talk, dope craft beers. You already know what to do. Pop open your favorite craft beer, sit down and let's talk.
And vibe out.
Peace, peace, peace.
Yo, yo, yo.
Live right here on Craft Conversations, episode 128.
Yeah, 128.
128. Remember, this show focuses on current topics in the culture, including but not limited to art scene, music scene, more specifically hip-hop, foodie scene, and, of course, the craft beer scene. These are opinionated topics that stem from bar talk with the homies.
Yeah.
And it's all fueled by dope-ass craft beers. It's your man, LaRon MC.
It's your boy Just Tracks.
We got the homie Chef Roy chilling with us today,
What up,
kicking
what
it
up?
with us today. He came back. This like your third time on the joint?
Yeah, third time for sure.
Word, always good to have you on. Let's jump right into What's Your Palate segment. Remember, every week we let y'all know what tops we popping. And if you're watching on Facebook Live, make sure you hit us in the comments and tell us what you're sipping on today. I have Wellworks Brewing Company, Creature from the Choco Nana Hazelnut Lagoon.
Choco Nana Hazelnut
Wow.
Lagoon.
I said cocoon.
Lagoon. And that's that joint. I'm not drinking this one because I drank some last night. It's brewed with banana puree, milk, chocolate,
Damn.
hazelnut,
Banana puree.
What?
and chocolate spread and milk sugars.
Oh, that's inspiring, man.
7.7. So have at that if you
Wanna
will.
have some of this?
7.7.
I also have Hazy Birthday to Me, Beer Zombies Brewing Company, of course.
Wait, it's your birthday?
A hazy. No, that's the name of the joint, man.
It's
It's a hazy birthday. Hazy birthday. 8.77 on the Richter scale. I have God of Thunder from the homies at Tenaya Creek, or Tenaya Creek, or how, I don't know how the natives.
They're local too, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Good people over there.
Okay.
This is God of Thunder, Baltic Porter. This is 9% on the Richter.
Damn.
This one,
That sounds strong.
yeah, this one's nice, man. It's kind of like chocolate cake, man, like liquid chocolate cake.
So that whole can's like one shot of liquor. 9%?
9%? Yeah, could possibly be.
Damn.
And I also have Humble Sea Brewing. This is all fog, no breaks. Double dry hopped foggy IPA, 7.1 on the Richter. And I think I want to start off with that. Or should I say that? Nah, I'm going to do this one first. This one I'm popping open. Y'all can pop open that. Roy got an unmentionable,
hey. No, an affordable.
unaffordable.
A line cook wage one.
But you also have,
Oh, so it's Deftones, I think, right? It's that band?
yeah.
Phantom Bride, IPA. So, I'm not sure, but IPA is like pretty much brewed out of India.
Nah, it's just a style. India Pale Ale.
Okay. Oh, it's 7.1. So it's like half a shot.
Yeah, so it's up there. I mean, this top of this can is filthy. I damn near need to get up and go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
He'll go wipe it off.
Oh, pardon me.
Well, I heard that last night. I gotta go wipe it off.
He said you heard that last night.
Yeah, you gotta wipe it off? Okay.
Well, nasty, man. You gotta wipe it off.
Where's that underwear I took off?
Man, so what you been up to?
Trying to figure out what I want to be up to.
Try this, man.
That's that one?
Try this.
And that's, what's it called again?
Just that creature from the Coco Nana Hazelnut Lagoon.
Oh, it looks thick.
Man.
It smells really good.
Bro, This probably my new favorite joint. Well, I got to figure out where he got this motherfucker from.
I'm not mad at that.
Right, yeah. This shit is great.
It sounds like you should put it like maybe not a wine glass, but something close to it,
I know, right?
like a goblet, or maybe not an ugly cup. I still want an ugly cup.
You call it an ugly cup?
Yeah, I've heard. I know. Ever since I heard that, was it Don from? I don't know if he's from Florida. Then it's just an ugly cup, and they call it ugly because it's like bejeweled a lot. I think.
Man, why this nigga ain't tell us this shit was this good, man? This shit great, man. What the fuck?
It's like coffee.
This shit terrible.
It's like coffee.
I'm gonna explain why. I don't like it because the hazelnut is real strong. Yeah. Like that hazelnut flavor got like a little bite to it.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, that sound like a
It's
pause.
kind of in the same big pause.
Hazelnut got a little bite to it. It's too strong.
The hazelnut got a bite.
And it's a stout. It's a stout, right?
Yeah, it's a milk stout. There you go. There you go. All right, before we get into the fuckery, I had a very dope time at the crib last week. I want to shout out everybody that came out and messed with me.
Word.
Recorded an EP.
The whole EP.
Did Below the Surface podcast. I didn't get to do the After 5 joint with Mutt and them. They had some
Maurice.
Yeah, they had some technical difficulties, but we'll see how that goes. And I want to apologize to my sister Selena. I got super tied up and missed the Rock Truth 3-year anniversary.
Man.
But I heard it was dope. And yeah, my apologies for not making that.
You in trouble.
Right. All right, I got a little list. Oh, no. I got to do this first. Rest in peace to Ashley Fox.
Yeah, much love.
Yeah, I don't want to dig too far into it just because.
I don't care if she was a little brat sometimes. But nah, she's always a
we
little
all have.
sister.
Yeah.
Sister.
It's the homie, man. Also,
Artist.
Donnie.
Yeah, I did. That's the man.
Rest in peace to Donnie
Yeah,
as
much
well.
love, Donnie.
Man.
All right, I'm sorry. That was my
I
moment of
know.
silence.
Hey,
Moment.
man.
I got to get off that because I started thinking about
It's
it too
all good.
heavy.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Very loved. in
really
the
glad we
community.
had time together for sure. Like experience moments with each other. That's the thing.
Very, very loved in the community.
Absolutely.
All right, so now I got you here. The other day I was on Facebook and I seen this Nevada thing. Like,
Oh shit! Yeah.
you saw that with all the clips of like
Whoa.
where they were talking about we down for anything, and then like they were naming things. Like a dude was doing kind of like a poetry piece, and they were naming things, and there was like different scenes in Vegas, and like it was, I watched it on the first, quick piece, and then I didn't have the sound on when I watched it, and I saw myself in there and shit,
What?
and I was like, oh shit, I'm in this motherfucker.
Right.
Word. What was this at?
It's on
Facebook, right?
Yeah. Now it had a conversation. It opened up a conversation for me because Pooh, I sent it to Pooh immediately, and she sent me a message like starving artist, and start like with a laughing emoji, and I'm like, what's she talking about? So
Right.
I rewatched it with the sound on, and like he was naming things like Vegas is down for everything, a banker, this person or that person, and they would like
Right.
show these clips of just like people in all these situations. And when my clip came up, it was like starving artists.
Oh no.
So
You didn't eat today?
right. So immediately I've decided that I was going to go and look up the definition of a starving artist.
Oh shit! You can actually look that up.
That
That's a
mean-
definition of that.
There's a definition for
I thought
it.
starving
That
art-
sounds like encyclopedia shit instead of a dictionary.
I gotta hit this definition because
That sounds like a philosophy.
Right. Okay. So, according to this, a starving artist is an artist who sacrifices material well-being in order to focus on their artwork.
That makes sense.
They typically live on minimum expenses, either for a lack of business or because all their disposable income goes towards art projects.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's exactly what I said when I read this.
Yeah.
immediately though, you hear starving and be like,
Food.
nigga, I ain't fucking starving.
You on the video, nigga. Applause, nigga.
Hey, I know what time Church's chicken closed.
Word up.
Yeah, 10:30.
That nigga's on the video,
I
man.
ate
Yo, fried up. You ate at Church's chicken? You didn't bring me none?
I ate several times today. Like I'm not
Man,
starving.
I want some
but
fried beans.
when I read that definition, I don't feel,
Yeah, and that's pretty wild. You know what? I never knew that. I didn't know there was actually a philosophy. Is that Greek?
I don't know. Didn't go that far into it.
It's derived from Latin.
Right. I just needed something more palatable to my opinion about the starving artist thing.
That's dope.
But I mean, it's cool that I'm in the joint. I mean, so whoever made that happen.
You was in there, bro.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, I gotta see that. That's awesome. I want to see that.
You was in there, man. A round of applause, man.
All right.
Ain't no wrong being a starving
cheeseburger?
artist. Yeah.
Would you like a cheeseburger? All right.
Round of applause, man.
I wanted to play this clip. It was talking about creative pandemic. Is what he was calling it.
What?
Creative pandemic.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to find this clip. Because basically what he was saying was he was saying that because of social media and the way things are going on right now, like artists feel like they have to keep up with dropping material. So I guess it could go with like visual art or like music or whatever. Everything moves so fast, people's perceptions of things, or you put a picture up and you want to come back every 2 or 3 minutes to see how many likes you got, how many, follows and all of this other shit.
That could fuck you
And
up.
he was talking about how like he used the dude that made Avatar as an example. If you come to him and tell him, yo, we need the next Avatar in like 12 days, he's gonna be like, fuck you, I'm gonna take 10 years on this motherfucker just because I want to
really get right. Yeah.
Right, I want to make the best available art that I can for people, but he's saying that it's a difficult time for artists because of that. Do you agree or disagree with that while I try to find this clip?
That kind of makes sense, but I don't know. Like during the pandemic.
Well, I think he used pandemic as just
At this moment.
yeah.
Damn, that's different. I never heard that shit before. So is that his art piece?
No, I think he was just having some dialogue about why it might be overwhelming for artists or difficult for artists to create or put the passion and time it takes to create pieces based off of that individual thing. Hold up.
A few moments later.
That's SpongeBob, dog.
This motherfucker came ready today. I can't find that shit. I can't find that shit, but fuck it. But you know what I'm saying. So I know like you make beats.
Word.
You take do you feel the pressure of like dropping shit based off of like social media reception, I suppose?
Yeah, honestly, yes. I was just thinking about it. It's crazy that you said that because I was thinking about that shit yesterday about like providing more content as far as like social media and shit goes. To like they let niggas know like, hey, I'm here. Listen to my shit. You know what I'm saying? And it does help with gaining followers and shit. Like creating content. I just don't be like putting a like initiative to like do that shit because I feel like that shit kind of hella corny at the same time.
I found it.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm pretty sure we all feel the same way, but it's fucking work. It's a job, and it's your job. It's your business.
Word,
and and social media could be like a business card, maybe. You know what I mean? Like,
Most stuff.
Check this
I
out.
don't really do it for likes, but
Check this out.
Creating with anxiety. You feel like you got to keep up. You're rushing to put stuff out. You put this stuff up on TikTok. I got to see if I'm getting comments on this or likes on this. I got to see if I'm getting followers here. You're creating with anxiety. Tell James Cameron that you want to put out Avatar 5 tomorrow. No, I'm going to take 12 years because he likes to invest in the creative process. Steven Spielberg wants to invest in a creative process. You can't rush these things.
That's crazy. I just watched an episode.
Creating
of that
with
Wu-Tang.
anxiety, huh?
Creating with anxiety.
That shit crazy.
So I was just watching the saga, the Wu-Tang, just the first one, and it's like this is the moment where he needs to make a remix for Method Man, and he's like he needs to do it for next summer, and he's like, dude, I gotta make everybody an album right now, and I don't have enough time
to do that shit.
And that's pressure, but that's work.
Yeah, work. Yeah.
That is work.
That shit really was.
That's a job.
When that shit stopped becoming fun, that's what I was having issues.
It was never fun. The only time it's fun is when you take a break.
It's just like I had a little event that popped off where it was this show that's on YouTube called the Beat Block. And I had this thing where I joined up and dude supplied three beats that you had to play.
Okay.
And I had to chop those three. Like he made the samples hard for you to chop and make beats around it. Out of those three samples, I probably made like one decent beat, but the other two beats was kind of boo boo.
Yeah. And then how many hours you worked on that too?
I felt pressure from it because like I did it at the very last minute, so I made the beats really, really, really fast.
It's fucking stressful, that's for sure. And then like I don't know. For me, like trying to create, all the concerns that come with it. But.
It's the same care. I know the same care has to be taken into like creating recipes.
Yeah,
I mean,
all that shit.
Food is a more immediate.
It's
you know what I'm
going
saying?
into your body. You're taking something that I'm creating and you're consuming it. And as a cook and a chef, like you gotta be. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
That's a very heavy responsibility as well.
Yeah, it is.
Not even just flavors, but you know what I'm saying.
Gotta make sure you make that shit healthy
of yourself and the people that you're feeding it to.
I want you to get together, have a good time, eat, laugh, smile, and you know what I'm saying. It's a lot. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you? Okay, so I had a homie that he just kind of like dipped off of like all social media for like
2-3 years,
and I'm like.
I know he's talking about too.
I could never. We was just having this conversation back home, and I'm like, I couldn't do that.
I mean, why
at this point,
yeah.
I mean, I can't do.
We men and women. I don't know. I feel like there's maturity and immaturity, but like if you gotta work, man, make it happen.
Right. The actual art aspect of art is a visual language, and I think those are very good tools to provide visuals for people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's inspiring. You can move people with art, just like with music. You really affect.
Yeah. So my point is that you have to be present to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I think it's a fine line between trying to juggle utilizing these platforms as of kind of a means of visual expression,
I see where you're going with
but
this,
you got to teeter-totter between being over-encompassed by it to the point where it starts affecting.
But I think those are two different situations. So let's say like sex workers. I'm not saying it's not an art, but they're throwing themselves out there and they're trying, get the likes.
Right.
And they're trying to make that money, and that's a work. That's a lot of work. Damn, that shit's stressful too. I think because like the TikTok people and shit. Like.
Yeah, but it only becomes. Okay, so originally when I would do art, like I think I fell into like those categories when I was doing like art. Well, we always been doing music for a long time.
Right.
Mm-hmm. We was doing it before like we thought we could make any money from it. Painting, doing art before I knew I could make any money from it. Right.
Bars.
So like the thing is, there was a moment where my motivation to do such was destroyed by the fact that I started selling pieces. So like I'm doing what I want to do, and then some shit starts selling. And some shit starts selling, I'm like, oh, they like
now
this. And now I got to try to, you know what I'm saying? It kind of fucks up the whole
Your
dynamic of it, right?
creative
Because
thing,
now,
right.
whether I want to think about it or not, it's in my
Right.
mind that I have to, we got to eat.
Word.
Yeah,
Hey,
man,
that shit
absolutely.
true,
You gotta
bro.
make your money.
That's
That's
real
a
shit.
job. It's a business.
Hell
Like
yeah.
you are your own. You're a business. You're a business owner. You own your own business. Like that's your That's your work. And you know what I'm saying, you making money off that. That's how we survive. We feed, put food.
I
all
feel like
that
it kind of like dull your creativity because it feel like you kind of making a copy of not necessarily a copy, but something like that's in the same lane where you just want to make this piece to be unique.
Right.
It's just like when it comes to making beats, like
Right.
I have a certain preference of type of beats that I like to make, but when it comes to selling beats,
Like comes out your
you know
heart
what
and
kind of
soul.
beats niggas want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can do that, but it's like when I do it, it ain't fun to me. It feel like
Work.
you said earlier, it feel like work.
I try
You know
not
what
to
I'm
worry
saying?
about that, and I feel you like that because like I don't want to sell out, and I don't want to sell out, and I do
Right.
want my shit to be pure and true, like who I am. I want to be like I want to present myself as who I am, and I give a fuck what nobody
Right.
says.
To the literal sense, I do want to sell out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Like,
too.
I want
Yeah,
to
for
sell
sure.
all of this shit, everything.
yeah.
I want to move everything, but I don't want to in the figurative.
But you gotta be you too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly, and that's where I think the other version of selling out comes in. And we always, I know at least in like the hip hop community, I don't know if it's still this way now, but there was a very large pocket in hip hop history where like we did things for the streets, for the people, for, you know what I'm saying, and when it started becoming a multi-million-dollar business, people started like kind of swaying away from that shit. So if you from the block and you drop it dope, you've been dropping dope shit all these years, and then all of a sudden it catches fire and like everybody listening to it, and you might go gold, you might go platinum. People in the hood or like whatever your respective crib is, they're gonna be like, yo, he sold out. Why?
Well-
Because he actually reached a goal that he been pursuing as far as the business aspect of it goes.
What did they give back to the community too? Like
But
that's
so-
a thing too, right?
So how do you give back to the community?
Well, like with Nas, so, you know, they open up a restaurant, created jobs and stuff like that, and you know, create work and
Fix a
and
park.
possibilities. Like
Yeah, there are possibilities.
Wait, what was it? Kendrick Lamar got a school or something, bought a school or something,
Right.
some shit like that. So that's cool.
I understand that. I can't remember who this person is. Some rapper. It was just a little clip that I had went past, and they asked him about giving back to the community, and he just went nuts. Like, my mama was homeless. You know what I'm saying? The community didn't do shit for me. Like when I was broke, the community did nothing for me. So
That's probably
I'm
a
not doing
different
shit for the
situation
community.
then. Yeah.
But I do think that there's other ways to give back to the community. It's not like just going to the crib and just like handing out money to people.
That
And
sounds
that's
that
what
sounds so
people think it
fucking.
is.
That shit sounds so
don't give
fucking
them the
selfish.
fish. You gotta
too,
teach
It
them
is,
how
man.
to
It's very
fish.
selfish.
That's very selfish,
We gotta
bro, to
teach
have
you
that type
how
of
to
mentality.
fish. Yeah, for sure.
But
That's
I
dope.
feel like in certain aspects we're giving back to the community just going home and doing things. You know what I'm saying? Even if we don't live
Yeah,
there, like
right.
just come back home and throw an event. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean
That's
that
dope.
they would think that that's not necessarily giving back to the community because especially if it's like a ticketed event. But I mean these things take money to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to-
like
to
you
do
got to
these-
be like around a millionaire to a billionaire to actually like to put money into the community, right? Like, but you're doing the same thing. But on your level,
inspiration is giving back to the community.
you're doing it like line cook wages. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I can only afford a Montucky. I'm sorry, brother. I got you a Montucky, dog. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get it.
But it's inspiring. You're always inspiring. You're probably creating like younger generations like listen to your music and want to be a better person.
I don't know if they get that from my music, but
Nah, how would they
no, I'll
not?
just play it.
Nah, you
man.
can
I
spit
got-
some shit in your music sometimes, bro.
Yeah, I got some true life shit going on in there for the most part.
Gotta remain raw, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Straight up.
And that don't mean what you think, Roy.
That nigga just about so he
Hey,
come
got
out his
money.
draws from last night earlier or some
Man.
shit.
Yo, you got wipe. You got wipe. Hey man, you got to wipe it off.
Let's see, what type of fuckery I got on this list. I don't really want to talk about dude that much, but
Trump.
Nah, what Trump do? Trump did something?
He always does something.
Claim he was gonna get locked up on Tuesday.
Oh, I love Chris Rock. You hear what Chris Rock said? Man, don't put that fool in jail. He's gonna make Tupac records sell more.
Okay. I haven't heard Chris Rock's whole special.
Oh,
you haven't heard the whole thing?
Nah,
dude,
but
he's clever.
I seen a think piece.
I must say,
I seen
bro,
that
I
one.
saw the Marlon Wayans one.
No. Check this out. So I want to ask y'all a question about something because I saw a think piece about Chris Rock's special, and the main upset, like most of the stuff that I was seeing about them being upset, was this opinion that we as black folks have to be on our best behavior in front of white folks. Because he said,
"Don't fight in front of white people."
Yeah, one of his parents told him, "Don't fight in front of."
Yeah.
Well,
That shit was crazy.
Okay, he's a comedian. He's a comedian.
That's one.
I think it was clever. I mean, it was a clever comedian line for sure. Like, and I see what you're saying.
Well, I'm asking because we have to be. We are in like very diverse situations. You more so than anything. So I really want to get your, your take on that. So like, your pops, rest in peace. He ever taught you like because those generations, like the generation of my parents was like, I can understand why they would be like, yo, don't. I think that's an old, outdated way of thinking about like black people.
There's always eggshells.
You gotta you gotta act a certain way when you're around a certain ethnic group.
Right. Well, more specifically, because I've never been told like be on your best behavior around like other ethnicities outside of.
One of my very earliest lessons from my father is when me and my dad walked to 7-Eleven, and we were walking on the sidewalk, and it was like pretty much a white couple was walking, and we're going this way, and we're going that way. And I stepped out by the outside of the curb, and he was by the wall. And we made it where that white couple walked between us. And he pulled me to the side after that. He's like, don't ever do that. Like, that kind of eggshell. Like,
Did he explain why?
pretty much, because they're going to be scared, they get nervous, they might, I don't know.
So why should we care about that level of comfortability?
It's scary.
What if we scared?
I'm scared.
I'm just asking, like, throughout history, has there been any catering to black people in America, so-called,
Yeah,
has there been any catering to our fears and,
Hell no, man.
social anxieties that we have, or, that have been passed down to us? Because you got to think about it, like, the whole head nod situation where they said that shit was invented because when they got to the more than 2 or 3 black people in one space together is a gang. So like,
and high too at the same time.
Yeah. So if you communicate, and so all of this shit's being passed down. Like, you communicate this specific way in front of other ethnicities. You behave this sort of way in front of other ethnicities. Have you ever been like to a movie theater and been embarrassed because some black folks was in there doing the stereotypical shit that people say black folks do in the theater?
Oh,
and you
man,
like,
my sound effects off.
I gave you back the cord. Oh shit! That's my bad. I'm blocking your shine.
don't block the shine.
Don't block the shine. Nah, but like I don't think when I'm in those positions that I'm embarrassed by it because it's I just don't want to see terrible social behavior. You know what I mean? Like, if I see somebody just like wilding, all right, I can't do that. I'm shooting bail. I don't like to see black people acting retarded in public.
You might burn.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. We gotta
Come
be.
on, man.
I'm sorry.
You want to get us canceled?
Why you do that shit for?
Yo, we can't do that.
That's some living color shit,
Hey, my
bro.
godson, like, I love my godson, man. Hey, if you're on here, Addy, hey, I love you, Charles, as a father. He's a great father.
I think I was getting too serious. You're right.
Nah,
Let's-
you good.
let's
You good.
jokes in it.
No, you are good, dog.
That shit was fucked
But I
up.
don't know. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel?
It's an experience, that's for sure. Sometimes I feel uncomfortable. Sometimes I feel.
Do you feel like you
comfortable.
have to be a representative of black people every time you go? Like, Like when you in a
you an ambassador
Well,
for
man.
black people.
So-
yeah, yeah. Like,
But you- yeah.
do you feel like not? Do you feel like that personally? Do you feel like the people around you when you surrounded by people that's not
black.
from your community?
You gotta show them like, hey,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
black,
like-
we're cool too. Like, you know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
Well, not that bad. I mean,
No, well, you know, I'm from Henderson out here in Vegas, and I know I'm not, you know, from Atlanta. I'm not from LA. So my dad was, but and when I meet like other ethnicities, and I like they look at me when I walk up, and as soon as I open my mouth, it's like, hey, how you guys doing? And they're like, whoa, I thought you're like, what? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I do see that a lot. Like,
is it reflected in like the questions that they ask you? I know.
Or is it just the body
Yeah.
language?
yeah,
Just
or
the
is
body
it just
language.
body language? Because
Well, no, I know how to walk like my father and my mother. Well, I'm half Filipino, so I'm just weird. I don't know. So,
what's weird about that? I mean, I know it's man.
No, it's,
I'm trying to figure out how I'm presenting this because
yeah, you're right. So like,
where's that?
I look the way I look, so other people don't know that. They expect me to be a certain way. Like just say like, well, shit, you ain't from Gary, Indiana, Roy? And like they expect me to be. I mean, like people have expectations, I guess, and that's fine. Whatever.
I mean, it's fine to have them. I don't think it's fine to project them on people. And I understand it's not like a
Right.
conscious effort most
Right.
times. People would just, I guess the way they.
It's the way it is.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
There's no way you can't stop it, and I don't condone it, and I really don't care about it. I just be trying to be like balls in the mouth, say what, and hope they say what, and then like.
I guess. I don't know. Right. That didn't land. Did it?
That one didn't land. Miss.
Look, everybody got quiet as hell. Like,
Nobody says what. Oh, I did get a girl the other night though.
oh, great. Good for you.
She said what? I was like, yes.
You also got dude with that hand sanitizer prank.
Oh, dude, that was yeah.
Hand sanitizer prank.
This motherfucker Roy, man, goes up to dude that, like, he just grabbed this bottle and was like, anybody need some hand sanitizer? You know, we still kind of in COVID land. So, like, motherfucker hold his hand out to get the hand
COVID
sanitizer.
forever.
When he started wiping his hands together, it was fucking paint. You know how upset I would have been if I had a
I
guy
would've
gabbed by
been
that?
I know. I thought he was gonna slap me and shit.
I would have slapped you with the paint.
Man, keep my wife.
All right, y'all watch Swarm? You seen Swarm?
I haven't seen it.
You got me interested now. 'Cause
Well-
my roommate got me interested now. You're the same person that said I gotta watch it.
Well, to tell you like, without giving it away, me and Pooh watched 2 episodes last night, and I had to take a break.
That's the Den.
Donald
Donald-
Glover.
I gotta check it out. It's
I
so-
I mean,
like,
he's a fucking genius as
is it
far as like
is
directing.
it like a movie or is it like
It's a
episodes?
It's episodes.
episodes.
I gotta
It's
check that
episodes.
out.
I watched like
Pass on
20
movie.
minutes of it, like when she went to the house and it was all white girls and shit in there, all females,
Yeah.
and that's all I saw. It was a little bit of that.
Yeah, I gotta go check that shit out. Bro.
Well, it's not. It's probably not what you think it is, or
I
like
thought it
what
was a
people
chick
said it
flick.
was.
Is it on
Yeah,
Hulu
yeah.
or Netflix?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, so
It's on Playboy?
me and Pooh had a discussion, right? Because I'm a horror movie buff. Like
You
know
like
what I'm saying?
horror? I didn't know
fuck
that.
with horror heavy.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
I only fuck with
Yeah.
certain kinds of horror though. I don't fuck with like.
You like gore shit?
Nah, I don't like the slasher joints where like the dude just going crazy for no
Like-
reason.
And like fucking stick
Like,
your
you
arm
like-
in
you
a
like-
saw
you
to
like
feel
Get
it
Out
take.
type
yeah,
shit?
just stab
Like,
like, yeah, I like dope ass
You like
stories.
Get Out?
I like it's more like thriller
Others.
horror and
Remember
like
the others? You seen that?
yeah,
that's the
like
shit.
like fucking zombie joints, like all them shits is my
Yeah,
shit.
Zombie
man.
Land's this
Yeah.
shit too.
I
I'm more
watch
of a
this all the
comedy
time.
action type of guy.
Why
man.
did RZA say I would eat a zombie though? Damn, I've never heard that before.
That's a terrible
That's-
line.
That's a good way to get infected.
Eat a zombie.
Right, that's the
Well,
it's the
now
main way.
zombies eat you, and like you're not a zombie. He's like, nah, fuck that. I'll eat a zombie. I'm like, damn.
No.
I don't think it worked like
Yeah,
that.
I
Would
don't
you
either.
eat out a zombie?
Oh,
I mean, take
What shucks? God damn.
all right. I'm about to forget what the fuck I was talking about. Oh yeah. So my affinity for watching, like horror shows, horror movies, even with like serial killer shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
like
right.
Dexter, like you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. Like I never really have a problem with that, even when it's like brutal or this, that, and the other. And I was having a hard time with this shit. And I'm trying to figure out why. Like, not because it wasn't dope. like the cinematography was fly.
Right.
The story shit was fly. It's kind of on par with like some of the other, you know what I'm saying, horror kind of shit that I watch. But something wasn't doing my spirit right. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo. After the first one went off, I just kind of sat. We just kind of sat there, and she was like, another one, and I was like, I don't know. Hold on for a second.
Well, how many people she killed so far in that 2 episodes?
I gotta check out that swarm.
It ain't even like that, man. It was like the way they shot it. It'll have you questioning, you know what I'm saying, like your mental status. Because it's just like, it's how they shot it. Like, oh, have you ever seen Requiem for a Dream?
Long time. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
That's a fucked up movie.
I was smoking heavily like back then. And I mean,
heroin?
shut the fuck up, Roy. Are we gonna be using bad words today? Yeah, this nigga here.
My bad.
Nah, fucking weed, nigga. So I'm smoking mad weed, bruh, and I don't know why I came across this movie, Requiem for a Dream. I don't even know that's how you pronounce this shit. And it was like, it was wild. So I'm sitting there, stop, nigga. What the fuck? Fucking that shit on.
It sounds like.
Don't turn off the fun, man.
Is that the opening credits for the movie?
You want sound effects time out for a second, man.
All right,
We'll revisit this. So like, literally, bruh, like at the end of that movie, I rolled up another blunt and watched it again, and then I started thinking I was crazy. Like I don't know if it was like the weed or, but the way it was shot, the way things happened in that movie, the sequences, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
and
it's a really fucked up movie.
It does something to your psyche, right? So like I'm watching this, and she says that the reason why I was having such a hard time with it was because it was a black girl that was this main serial killer. And I don't know how to take that. I don't know if it's true, if it's like I don't know.
Is it based off a true story?
I don't think so. I think
someone brought up Beyonce's name.
Yeah, because the main character has a Beyonce.
And you know, it's a couple of women that are
hold on, y'all go ahead.
Really great musicians. And if somebody talks shit about them, motherfuckers will.
Man, that Beehive is something weird. The Beehive, and then what they call them for Nicki Minaj, the Barbies.
Yeah, you don't fuck with
they
them.
be on.
Well, I never talk shit about one period, but
nah,
don't talk shit about don't talk shit to successful women, I guess.
Right.
Or a creative, or a goddess.
Nah, just people that they follow, man, because they worship these women. Especially Beyonce.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. I mean, if I could, I would have a baby with her. Sorry, Jay-Z. Sorry, Jay-Z. I'll respect it.
Is that how you gauge it?
Hey, I got more of a crush on Solange, though.
Solange, I like her music better, to be honest. Solange is dope.
Dope ass shit.
Solange is dope, bro.
Yeah.
People don't even realize how dope she is.
In your music, respectfully.
It's all.
I do think that I'm gonna watch it, but I gotta be in a particular mood.
Don't smoke weed.
So that's the thing. We jumped into it, not really knowing exactly what we was jumping into.
Right.
We just wanted to watch it, so I probably needed to be in a particular mood myself just to watch it, man.
You gonna smoke some weed and watch it?
No, I haven't. I ain't smoked weed in years, man. I've been off it.
Right. Yeah, we got that same man, I don't smoke weed in public.
Yeah, I stopped doing that a long time ago. Just because it was affecting, how I was moving and behaving. I mean, it affected how I saw things actually, and it was uncomfortable. It affected it in a superbly uncomfortable way to where I just couldn't. Being high in public.
Bro, remember how much I used to smoke?
Yeah,
I had to stop, bro, because that shit was making me super unproductive and lazy, bro.
Y'all ever smoke turkey?
He said turkey.
Is that chef talk?
Man, I miss a smoker.
Oh man.
Yeah, I gotta get a smoker.
All right. I was gonna talk about 6ix9ine getting beat up.
Oh shit!
I don't want to do too much on it unless it opens up a different kind of conversation.
You got the colors on, man. I heard it was some Latin Kings.
Yellow and black Latin King colors?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, he got stomped out in the gym restroom, I believe.
Yeah, I think he was in a
Yeah.
sauna or some shit. They said he got his ass beat in the bathroom.
Oh,
like
he
it was
got
high
beat
school.
up without a shirt.
Yeah, he had on some looked like some
some shorts or some
Oh,
shit.
swimming
them
shorts
weren't
and no
regular
shirt.
shorts, yo.
Did
Them
he have
was-
the strings on him too?
I heard they took his pants, bro. They posted
With
his
sandals.
bro. I heard they took his wallet. They posted his American Express card online with his ID. They showed the front and the back of the card that said "ball out."
It's like, damn, dude, why would you do that? I kind of feel bad for him, and I'm like, damn, you're in this. I'm surprised he's still alive. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, but
He did that. Man, I don't know, man. You think
well, he wore swimming
he
trunks.
he put the Jesse what's the dude name? Jesse Smoot. What's his last name?
Smouye.
Smouye.
Troll 101.
Troll 101.
Did you watch the documentary on him?
Also, you think that was?
He paid somebody to beat him
Oh,
up.
okay.
Man, I don't know.
Because ain't nobody been talking about dude that much.
Right.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden he running through the cycle again.
Yeah, he must have got some new music coming out or some shit.
Oh, new album.
Yeah, it's probably called Rat.
Swimming trunks.
Ratatouille.
It's probably called
Right,
swimming
Tax
trunks.
Stone
Swimming
got
trunks
found-
and no shirt.
Taxstone got found guilty in that case that they had
Oh yeah,
running
Who's
for
that?
a while. So
I saw that.
Taxstone was one of the first like big like hood podcasters and shit.
Okay. Oh wow.
What they do? Shoot somebody or something?
Yeah, him and Troy Ave was into something.
Didn't
And
it
then-
happen at the podcast?
Damn, I've heard.
No, it happened at a
a
club. It happened at a club, and Troy Ave took the stand. And I don't know. I don't even want to talk about rap politics because I don't even know.
You don't know the you.
I knew
you
somebody-
never know the full story. when
I
it
knew
come to
somebody was
hip-hop.
going to say that.
That's
They
because
can-
you got to be a rapper to talk about rap politics.
They can get to 6ix9ine, but can't get to Zimmerman. I seen a lot of that
bro,
this
that was
week.
some bullshit too.
I seen a lot of that this week.
Yeah.
6ix9ine getting beat up, but Zimmerman is still.
I'm so sorry.
Still
to ask this, like,
untouched.
damn, dude, like.
Hey, you know, I mean, I think that's a very interesting take for her to say that he did that shit to get his name back in the cycle. I mean, that's wild.
Oh shit. Oh.
We don't know.
Wait, hey man. So
We don't know for certain.
the homegirl Francis told me you was telling her the homie's not passed away. MF Doom.
I never said that.
Why she kept
And that-
saying shit like that all night?
I never said that. She
Okay,
wrong.
okay.
Did he
my
not?
bad, my
Did
bad.
he pull the Tupac?
Nah, man.
Yeah.
And
man.
Listen, I'm
And
sad. I'm
she
sad
got me
about MF
convinced
Doom.
for a second. It's
and
like,
yeah,
what?
don't put that on my name.
Okay,
Don't put that smut on my name.
My apologies.
Rest
I
in
didn't-
peace
Yeah. Okay.
to
My
one of the
apologies.
greatest, man. In my opinion.
My apologies.
I mean, he changed how I perceive rap, like how I think about, you know what I'm saying, my own joint. So
Yeah, you can rap.
yeah, MF Doom was that dude.
It's pretty dope.
Since we back on hip hop, do y'all fuck with Logic?
Logic? Why you laughing when you
I don't
say
know,
that?
man. That was bad. I shouldn't have laughed.
Because
but-
We say, well,
Oh,
I do
man.
like, what's his name? The homeboy that passed away. Logic. I think he learned a lot from, what the fuck is that guy?
I don't know.
He got a big head?
Do you know who Logic is?
Yeah, he's
He says-
allowed to say the N-word, right?
He's- According to who?
To him?
He
Isn't he
says
half black?
He said he was. That nigga don't look no half black, bro.
Man,
Like,
I know, he looks
yo, he
like
looked
that,
like
bro.
the corniest motherfucker. So anyway,
Yeah.
my personal opinion to the side.
I don't think he know his daddy is not probably not his daddy.
Right, he didn't grow up and no, I don't know. Whatever.
Nigga, we need DNA.
Where is
nigga.
he from? He's not
I don't
from LA?
know. I don't know where he from. I do know there was a big rift in the community this week because he did.
And he say
Ice
nigga a
Cube-
lot too.
because he did an Ice Cube cover.
Oh,
That
wow.
shit was so
Damn,
weak.
that's
He
a
did
lot of
today.
responsibility.
He did today was a good day, but he did it like alternative rock, kind of punk rockies, kind of singing.
Really?
Yeah, it's like alternative, like or like popish.
How do y'all feel about
Did he sell out?
classic hip hop covers being done?
I think they should
Oh,
just
you
leave them
gotta
where
be
they at. They
badass.
classics. You can't really touch that. It's not time to touch none of that shit.
You gotta
So-
be dope.
So
You should.
okay, if we want to be perceived as the same long-standing genre of music and musicianship that hip hop is, why is it less of a problem for people to do rock covers and R&B covers and soul covers, but niggas can't do hip hop covers? Now, I'm not asking for myself because I'm an MC and I'm only gonna rap my own shit.
I don't
I'm
think-
never gonna
Oh,
do like
yeah.
I don't
covers of
think
other
it's.
people's
They,
shit.
they need to let it marinate a little bit more, and I don't think it's time.
It's 50.
I know, but it still need to marinate.
But we want the same we want to be looked at as a genre at the same way that people look at other genres.
Right.
So if those things are vintage, if those are our classical,
I gotta ask you, how far back you talking when you say like when people reach back to like the classics? How far back are we going?
Even before Tropical Quest, old school. Like
I mean,
LL Cool J.
they gotta be allowed to do 90s.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's only like 30.
Shit,
that's like 30.
Yeah, but hip hop's only 50.
Wait, Bone Thugs and Harmony, 90s?
Yeah, he did one of those too. He did a cover
Like
for
UGK 90s and shit?
Yeah, he talking about 90s.
Yeah.
Like MC Hammer type shit.
Well, I mean, I feel like don't they take like some artists take inspirations from the old school?
Yeah, it'd be
incorporate that
No.
in
I mean
music?
specifically covers like.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like specifically doing covers because
how would you do that though?
They sound. Don't that sound corny a little bit?
Well, no. I mean, I just like how would you?
I just don't feel. It don't feel right to me, man.
Well, I mean, it's plausible. It's got to be plausible.
Now, those
that's never happened.
So a lot of those rock songs that was sampled, that shit came out in like the 70s.
I don't mean sampling. I mean covers.
Yeah, like covers.
I mean covers. I mean
like
another
some Kids Pop shit.
No, like another artist. So have you've
like
never been out with your girl and went and took her to see a cover band?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, like a jazz band.
that's there. I thought I was confused. I thought we was talking about more like them taking like.
Nah.
See, now that's different. That's there. A cover is cool.
Right. So why are we so mad at Logic for covering Ice Cube's joint?
Man, because that nigga corny in his logic.
Exactly.
But the only
that's my biggest problem. I watched the video and I'm like, this don't sound that bad, but I just want to punch this dude.
Like Logic,
yeah, it's just
Logic
like
get
him,
a lot
like,
of
I
he get a
don't
lot
like
of flack,
this
but he's actually a pretty good rapper, bro.
No,
I'm not saying nothing.
that's too far. I don't agree with that.
He ain't that bad, bro. He be having some dope beats too.
He went from pretty good to he ain't that bad.
He ain't that bad.
He pretty bad.
Hey, I heard you was better than Eminem.
Nah,
Who, Logic?
No way.
You just throwing sticks in the fire,
me.
bro.
You already know. My bad. I'm just kidding, Eminem.
This motherfucker, yeah, no. So, what do we think? Covers? No covers since you back on board?
I think it's wow.
I've seen people do like, I've seen mad like Hey Ya covers and shit, but I think that's different. I guess that's kind of different because it's not like really no rap shit.
I think it'd be like an ode to the musician that you like. Like pick a song that when you're in a band, you're like, yo man, everybody pick your favorite song. Let's try learning.
I'm gonna make an album called Shower Covers. It's just me singing in the shower, singing songs.
What about Swimming Trunks and No
Yo,
Shirt?
whatchamacallit just did something like that. T-Pain, he just dropped an album called something over the covers or some shit, and he covered a bunch of
With the covers?
like rock songs and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I
think he's a good musician.
I'm not
for
a
sure.
big T-Pain dude, so like
T-Pain,
I
he's
never
very
heard
talented,
it.
bro.
I keep hearing that.
Yeah, I never had.
I keep hearing that.
He's hella talented, bro. And the shit that he did as far as music go, as far as like being a motherfucker that told the secret on the auto-tune and turned that shit up and created a whole new style.
Look, Logic was
Is that Future's dad?
was raised in Maryland. He had a
Basically.
black dad.
Yeah, a lot of people there that came up with the auto-tune shit.
Listen,
It ain't Zapp Rogers though.
listen. Logic was raised in Maryland, and he had a black dad that was a crackhead. The mom was a racist
shit.
alcoholic. How the hell does a racist alcoholic and a crackhead get together?
Nigga, they both be on
Hey,
drugs.
man. That sounds like a wild combo. Yo,
That is a wild equation.
I would.
That shit crazy.
That sounds like a really good beer. Drink that shit down.
A crackhead and a racist alcoholic walks into a bar.
Nigga, that's a four
Pour
loco.
in the
Nigga,
cup.
that's what a four loco is.
Oh
Nigga.
shit!
Four loco is. Nigga.
Hey, man. I'm there. I want to see that.
A racist alcoholic.
But that
and a
sounds
crackhead.
terrible. Like, damn, how do you deal with shit like that? You know what I mean? Like, and grow up with that? Like, fuck. Hey, can I get a hit though?
What's that one Atlanta episode when dude was like looking white but he was half black? What was the name of the episode?
The transracial.
Yeah, what's
where
the
he
name
was-
of the episode?
What the hell is a transracial?
I can't remember the name
What's
of the
up
No,
with
episode.
that's a
What?
No, the episode with the dude. He was like working in the mall and like they was giving out scholarships and he couldn't get in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What was the
that
name
one.
of the episode?
I can't remember the name of that episode.
I think it was Rich, white nigga, black nigga. Or something.
I don't remember what the name of the episode was, but that was
What's that
that
episode?
was a crazy ass episode.
That was
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Atlanta, dope, bro.
I gotta finish.
I hate
That's
that
a
shit gone,
It's
man.
a very good show, man.
Hey man, Donald Glover's a shit though.
That's how I got
him
to,
and his brother are genius.
That's
bro.
how I got to Swarm because I immediately anything I see
create
his
that?
name on, yeah, he got a part of it.
I
think
gotta
he
watch it.
directed
I didn't
or
know
some
he
shit.
did that. Now I'm definitely gonna
Yeah,
watch it.
I'm
like
yeah,
everything.
that's gonna be
him,
tonight, on
Key and
tonight's
Peele.
list.
Was it a Key Peele and them? Like everything that they do, I'm gotta watch. Like, cause
I don't know how I
fucking
feel about
creative as
Key
fuck.
and Peele, man.
I fuck with him, bro.
love-
I
hey,
fuck
you
with
know,
him.
I'm from
I mean, I
Madison.
fuck with Peele because of his horror shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm
The
talking
horror
about.
shits be-
That's
they be
exactly
like-
what
they
I'm
be-
talking about.
they
I thought you was talking about
I
like the
love
comedy
Nope.
show because I remember
Oh,
there
I
was
love
some
that
beef.
shit. 'cause,
Some
you
of
know,
the
I'm from
comedy skits was
Henderson.
funny, bro. Some of
Between
them
They
Dave
was
and
dorky as shit.
Yeah,
They dorky as shit.
yeah. Dave and them had a riff because he said,
Oh yeah, that sucks.
the joke about them doing his show.
Again,
basically.
and it makes sense what Dave said.
Yeah. So I don't know. I never really got into like the comedy joint, but yo, Peele be fucking it up with that horror shit, man.
Yeah, man, for real. Like he's doing shit that's different. Like how the fuck you make a UFO an animal?
So it's
well,
Swarm.
it was still an alien.
So
But
it's
it was an animal.
so
Yeah.
it's Swarm true stories about Beyonce.
That's what I heard.
I heard
man.
it's based off a
and
true
like
story,
and
too.
like when I get information, it's like I get it from the streets, and you know the streets don't lie.
The streets lie like a
Yeah, I'm
motherfucker.
about to
What
say.
the fuck you talking about?
Streets be
Oh
lying
shit!
all the
I gotta
damn
wipe
time.
it off. Hold
Streets
on.
be lying all the goddamn time.
Let me wipe it
man.
off real quick. Then.
But I read that shit on the. I read it on the internet that it was based off a true story. But you know how legit the internet can be sometimes.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's wild. That's wild.
Yo, what we doing tonight, dog?
Oh, I know. They having the closing reception for the Sign of the Time show.
Oh man, we ain't never shoot the.
Oh, I haven't
Brawley
been to
can.
that yet. Hey, what up, Isaac?
Yeah, we got to shoot Brawley Can. So I'm gonna be there tonight. I can't remember exactly what time. I think it starts at 7.
God damn, it's late, man. Y'all hang out late, man. Why is y'all artists paying at 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning, man?
That would be dope if Beyonce secretly wrote on the show too.
Hell yeah.
Really?
I heard Beyonce cut that deal with Adidas.
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
too. That site creative
The Ivy, what's the
differences.
name
Yo,
of
they
it?
say Michael Jackson's daughter's in that show.
Forest Park or some shit like that.
That shit was hard. Them shoes was
No,
hard.
Ivy Park or something.
Yeah,
something.
Ivy
man.
Park. You right, Ivy Park. Them shoes was dope that she released.
Word. All right, that looked like our time.
Already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
fool.
It's always nice. We missed last week, but
Man, we missed a couple. I missed a couple of weeks, man.
man, that's all good. We
Yeah, I
get
missed
it.
a lot.
We get it together. Glad you,
I missed the
glad you
stomach.
pulled up today,
Yeah.
Roy.
Hey, man, much
Very
love.
nice.
I wanted to kick. I miss y'all out.
Let them know where you cooking at, man, so they can come.
Oh, right now I'm cooking at.
Taste some of the
I cook at
tastiness.
Berlin Bar LV.
And the shit's delicious.
Thanks,
You take it from a
Just dropping them bowls, the bread bowl joints.
I keep the oil clean. I wipe the sides of the
Keep the
metal.
oil clean.
I wipe it off.
Word. Drop your socials. Let's get up out of here, man.
Shit, I forgot my.
He forgot.
Oh, shit.
Roy Thomas, chef, Instagram, art, Playboy. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Chef Roy RT.
Yeah.
Chef Royalty.
You know what gave me that goddamn name is Ashley.
That's funny.
And I'm my drunk ass like, okay. I love you, Ashley.
It's your boy Just Tracks. It's JUSTRAXX. Follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, nigga MySpace, and also be looking out for Worldwide Famine coming out soon. As soon as we can get this mixing down and put it together and get this track list together.
For sure. www.laronmc.com. That's LARONEMCEE. Thursday at Triple B's. True Head Vibes Music. Shout out Lethal Rapping, Big Schoon,
Yeah, shout out to
3 a.m., Supreme Kai,
the
Cease
whole True
Loco,
Heads
Diggy,
fam,
the whole
bro.
True Head fam. We're going to be up there at the Onyx.
Yeah, we all be in the building.
The Onyx and R-Rated Rugged
that's
Man
dope.
show. Boy gonna hop up there and lace
Yeah, we got you got a song and a half.
some a little, you know what I'm saying, some ditties for you.
The
The Visions video, the brand new video, Visions, is up right now on YouTube. Just look LaRon MC up.
Yeah, run the numbers
Edited,
up for us,
produced,
man.
shot, by Just Tracks, beat produced by Just Tracks. Turned out really nice. So
One-stop shop.
all the artwork on the walls I did myself. Those pieces are also available. So, you know what I'm saying? Just hit us up. We got some good things coming up. We're going to make sure we keep y'all in tune with everything. Thank you to everybody that listen to this joint every week. First-time listeners, faithful. Love you, love you, love you. We will catch y'all next week. Peace, power, respect. We out.